Good morning, Barry. How are you this morning, Barry?
I'm doing great, Cynthia. Great to see you, and this is going to be fun. I'm happy to be spending some time with you this morning. Good morning to everyone else that's listening.
Absolutely. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. Today is a Wednesday win, and that's why we've gathered together. Is Barry and I have created a great presentation for you today. Short, sweet, simple, and to the point. We are going to talk about Wednesday wins moving forward. Every Wednesday, we're going to share 3 positive tips with you that are going to help you continue to be successful in your business, no matter what business or industry it is. And so with that, at the end, Barry has created a success tip sheet for you, and there will be 3 tips that you can go implement today. And we will share that with you at the end of the broadcast. All you have to do is send either one of us an email or direct message us on LinkedIn, and we will make sure that you get it. Now, moving on with Barry's tips and information moving forward, we want to remind you of things that you already know, give you something new to think about, or both. And at the end, Barry and I are going to ask you, even though maybe we can't hear you, we just want to make sure that we were able to do that. Right, Barry?
That's correct.
All righty. So, Barry, first and foremost, tell us real quick about you and your background and what makes you an expert in the customer experience. Go, Barry.
Well, I spent most of my working career in the hospitality industry, in the customer service business, 37 years with Disney, hotel operations, corporate meetings and special events, and then my last assignment opening up a luxury home community and private clubs in each one of the parks, along with salons and spas. So I've been working with customers all my life, probably ever since I started working at Bonanza Sirloin Pit as a broiler chef in high school.
Oh my gosh, I love Bonanza.
So, and I get it from my mom, my parents. They were always entertaining in our home and creating events for others. And so to me, it's in my DNA. I think that customer service is about caring for others. The hospitality business is about caring for others. And it's something you really have to have a passion for. And that's really what I love doing and what I love to help others do.
Do you find yourself, I mean, real quickly, this wasn't a part of our platform, but do you find yourself measuring your experience? You just naturally do it every time as a consumer you're shopping? Yes or no?
Yes, yes, and yes.
And yes, right? Yes.
Never stop.
Okay, so here's my first question. Let's jump right in, shall we? Here's my first question. Why is it imperative now to focus on the experience that your customers and clients have every time they buy from you? Why is it so important now more than ever?
Well, of course, we're all coming out of this pandemic, and key to customer service right now is the concern and the safety that you have for your customers and for your employees. But truly, the experience for most businesses is what's going to set you apart in a crowded marketplace. It's very clear to me, and it should be clear to businesses, that the customers have to be provided. We're obligated to provide them with service. And really, the way it happens is it starts with your staff. It starts with your team and your employees, providing them with a platform and a purpose every day to come to work, letting them know they matter, and letting them know that they have certain levels of service expectations that must be met every single day.
Okay, well, that was great. Thank you. All right, question number 2. When is the critical moment that the experience actually begins for the customer or client? So as a business owner or entrepreneur, the person that's in charge of, which is everyone at our company, right? So when does the experience actually begin for our customers or our clients for us to be aware of and be thinking about? When does it begin?
That's a great question. And it really does start with you and your business looking at your customer experience from end to end. And that's everything. Many businesses forget about what I like to think about as knowing as the sense of arrival. Even pulling into the parking lot of your business, what does it feel?
Yes.
Is there trash? Is there a welcoming sign? How do they identify you? And even before that, we all know that most businesses are called upon by the telephone. How are you answering your phone? Is it the superior phone tree that by the time you get to press 9, you understand what's happening?
Yeah. Bob here, what do you need?
I think, it's all about efficiency. I get that. But I think you have to really, at this moment in time, if you look at a blank sheet of paper, you've got that opportunity now, unfortunately, because many businesses have been closed, to be able to look at your end-to-end experience. And what you want to be thinking about, and you need to test the system yourself. When's the last time you called your business? When's the last time you dined in your restaurant? When's the last time you shopped what was going on? Because in order for you to understand your business, you have to inspect what is expected. And that's what your customers are thinking about. Again, goes back to the employees. Everyone has to know how to take care of the customer, but really look at it from the beginning. And you want to be thinking, how am I perceived? What are people saying about me? What do I want people to know about my business? And obviously, we want everything to be a positive experience because you don't want negatives. At Disney, we call them magical moments. And you don't want miserable moments. Those are not going to help you.
They're not positive because people do talk, whether it's positive or negative, and we want them to share positive things about their experience in purchasing from us. So their experience initially, whether it's the first time they buy from you, the second time, the 10th time, whatever time it is, that experience, do you believe right now it's more imperative than ever? That experience is going to determine if they buy again and if they tell their family and friends and bring them with them, right?
Exactly. You always want an intent to return. You want them to come back every single time, and then you want them out there speaking positively about you. And if you do that, if you bring in the right talent, your right cast of employees, I'm sorry, I have to revert back to my Disney speak. Team members, staff, you have to take care of the customer, and they will take care of you. They will go out and they will tell everyone about your business and why you're different and why the service is great.
Okay, so what would you say the top 3 things that an organization, any industry, what are the top 3 things that they really should focus on? Whoever's listening, the top 3 things they need to focus on in order for them to really deliver that wow experience that keeps their customers coming back, telling their friends and family, and then bringing them and leading them to you. What are those top 3 things?
First and foremost, you need to make me feel special. This is not transactional. It has to be personalized and customized every single time. Treat each guest as an individual, each patient as an individual, each customer as an individual. That is key. Secondly, you want to train and develop your staff so that they are knowledgeable and can help me. Isn't it awful when you go somewhere and you ask for help and they go, I don't know? It's so easy to train people to go, you know what? I really don't know that answer, but I'm going to get it for you. Own the customer. Each transaction is an individual transaction. You have an opportunity to speak directly to that customer one-on-one, and don't just brush it off because they're going to remember you. They're going to remember when they help you. And you want to train and develop your team always to be knowledgeable about every aspect. You know, when my son went to work as a bellman at the Hilton Hotel, I told him, you're not a bellman. You're not there just to shag bags and bring them to the room. You are an ambassador. So if you can speak to your teams about them representing you as an ambassador of your business every single day, they represent your brand. And it goes back to training them, developing those people, as well as providing them with the tools they need to do their job. you'll be successful. So make the customer feel special, treat them as an individual, and train and develop your staff so they're knowledgeable. Now, conversely, that's what your employees want. They want to be treated as individuals and treated special. They want to be treated as individuals, and you want to give them the tools to do their job. So those are my 3 tips.
Okay. So you know what I heard throughout all of this, Barry, is not just to focus on the experience that the customer is having, but also to focus on the experience that your employees are having and that you are providing to them because they're your customers too. And if you take care of them and have a strong corporate culture of servant leadership and that wow factor in serving each other and serving others, then your customers will keep coming back because you will have a culture of servant leadership and customer wow experience. Did I hear you correctly?
Exactly. You've got it right. And I think it applies to any business that's out there. It doesn't matter. Customer service is paramount if you want to be successful.
Okay, well, awesome. So everybody, I hope that we reminded you of something that you already know, gave you something new to think about, or both. Now, if you want to get a hold of either Barry or myself, information is right below, so don't be shy. If you want this tip sheet, or if you want to have a personal conversation with either one of us, we are more than happy to do that. Sincerely hope that you enjoyed what we shared this morning. If there's something in particular that you want to hear about, then just let us know. We'd be more than happy to share. If we don't know the answer, I can guarantee you we know someone that does. All right, go out and make it an outstanding day. Serve others and make them come back. Barry, is there anything you'd like to add before we close?
It's all about the customer experience. Have a great day. And thanks for having me on, Cynthia. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Now that wraps up a Wednesday win, y'all. Go out and make it a great day and make some rain. Bye.